March 23rd, 2025. 15 years ago today, President Barack Obama signed the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, often called Obamacare, into law. In addition to making health care more affordable, the law eliminated lifetime limits on benefits, prohibits discrimination because of pre-existing conditions, and allows young people to stay on their parents' health insurance policies until they are 26. In 2024, about 24 million people signed up for Obamacare coverage for 2025, while another 21 million adults were covered by the law's expansion of Medicaid. The ACA has increased the number of Americans covered by health insurance and slowed the rise of health care costs across the board. Republicans immediately vowed to get rid of the ACA because they object to government regulation of business, provision of a basic social safety net, and promotion of infrastructure. Such a government, Republicans argue, is essentially socialism. It prohibits individuals' ability to control their businesses without government interference, and it redistributes wealth from the haves to the have-nots through taxes. This is a modern-day stance, by the way. It was actually Republican President Theodore Roosevelt who first proposed universal health care at the beginning of the 20th century, and Republican President Dwight Eisenhower who first tried to muscle such a program into being with the help of the new department created under him, the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare, which in 1979 became the Department of Health and Human Services. Its declared mission was improving the health, safety, and well-being of America. In contrast to their forebears, today's Republicans do not believe the government has such a role to play. In 2014, Fox News Channel personality Bill O'Reilly explained Republicans' opposition to the law, saying, "Obamacare is a pure income redistribution play. That means President Obama and the Democratic Party want to put as much money into the hands of the poor and less affluent as they can, and the health care subsidies are a great way to do just that. And of course, the funds for those subsidies are taken from businesses and affluent Americans who have the cash. Income redistribution is a hallmark of socialism, and we in America are now moving in that direction. That has angered the Republican Party and many conservative Americans who do not believe our capitalistic system was set up to provide cradle-to-grave entitlements. Obamacare is much more than providing medical assets to the poor. It's about capitalism versus socialism." In contrast, in 2022, former President Obama explained why the Democrats worked so hard to begin the process of getting health care coverage for Americans. "We're not supposed to do this just to occupy a seat or to hang on to power," he said. "We're supposed to do this because it's making a difference in the lives of the people who sent us here. The ACA shows," he said, "that if you are driven by the core idea that together we can improve the lives of this generation and the next, and if you're persistent, if you stay with it and are willing to work through the obstacles and the criticism and continually improve where you fall short, you can make America better. You can have an impact on millions of lives."
Letters from an American was written and read by Heather Cox Richardson. It was produced at Soundscape Productions, Dedham, Massachusetts. Recorded with music composed by Michael Moss.